Have you ever woken up in the morning, looked at the clock, and thought to yourself, I hate my job. I really hate this job. Maybe you feel drained before the day even starts. Maybe you feel like you're working hard but going nowhere. Or maybe you feel like your dreams are sitting on pause while you're busy building someone else's. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. Millions of people wake up every day feeling stuck in a job they no longer love. But here's the truth, most people don't realize. That frustration might actually be the beginning of your breakthrough. Sometimes the very thing that makes you uncomfortable is the thing pushing you toward your purpose. And today on CEO Mindset Mastery, we're going to talk about what to do when you reach that moment in life where you say, I hate my job. Now what? So if you're ready for motivation, inspiration, and real talk about building a better future, make sure you like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And remember, one lucky subscriber who likes, comments, shares, and watches the videos all the way through will receive a special shout-out in my next video. And here's something even more exciting. Every year, one loyal subscriber who consistently supports this channel will receive free access to my blueprint. From struggling to stacking, my CEO blueprint for building income streams. Plus a big shout out on this channel. So stay tuned. Your name might be the one I call next. Many people walk around smiling, but deep inside they feel stuck. They go to work every day, clock in, clock out, and repeat the same routine year after year. But something inside them keeps whispering, there has to be more than this. The problem isn't always the job itself. Sometimes it's the feeling that your potential is bigger than the position you're in. You know you can do more. You know you can build more. You know you can become more. But no one ever showed you how. For many people, the moment they start hating their job is actually a wake-up call. It's life telling you, you were meant for something greater. That doesn't mean you quit your job tomorrow. It means you start thinking differently. Instead of asking, why do I hate this job? Start asking, what can I start building while I'm here? Because the most powerful move you can make is turning your frustration into motivation. A CEO doesn't wait for opportunity. A CEO creates opportunity. That means learning how to build multiple streams of income instead of relying on just one paycheck. That's exactly why I created my blueprint. From struggling to stacking, my CEO blueprint for building income streams. Inside this blueprint, I break down the mindset and strategy that helps people move from surviving to stacking income streams and building financial freedom. If you're interested in that blueprint, the link will be in the description. One thing people underestimate is the value of their skills. You might already have talents that can become income streams. For example, here at CEO Mindset Mastery, we also help people with valuable services like writing homework assignments, helping with essays, assisting with school projects, creating professional resumes. So if you're a student or someone who needs help with writing tasks, the link will be in the description for that support. Sometimes success starts with asking for the right help. The world has changed. You don't always need a traditional job to create income anymore. Today, there are opportunities online that people are using every single day. For example, we also help with content creation services, including voiceovers for YouTube channels, YouTube video scripts, short scripts, TikTok content, Instagram Reels faceless, YouTube channel content. So if you're building a channel or thinking about starting one, we can help you create the voiceovers and scripts you need. All the information and links will be in the description below. One of the biggest mindset shifts you must make is this. Your job is not your identity. Your job might be where you work, but it does not define who you are or what you can become. Some of the most successful people started in jobs they couldn't stand. But instead of staying stuck, they used that job as a launch pad. They used the paycheck to build something bigger. When you hate your job, the worst thing you can do is stay stuck with no plan. The best thing you can do is start creating an escape strategy. That might mean learning new skills, starting a side hustle, building an online brand, creating digital products, starting a YouTube channel. Small steps today can create big freedom tomorrow. If you want more motivation, inspiration, and business mindset content, make sure you stay connected with me on all platforms. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, my blog, my WhatsApp channel. All the links will be in the description below. That's where I share more insights, tips, and real-life motivation about building a CEO mindset and creating income streams. Many people see the success someone is building, but they don't see the pain behind it. If you want to understand my journey and how I survived some of life's hardest moments and still kept going, make sure you watch this video on my channel, My Emotional Untold Story, How I Survived Life's Pain and Still Rise. That story is real, it's raw, and it might remind you that no matter what you've been through, you can still rise. So if you're sitting there right now thinking, I hate my job, maybe it's not the end. Maybe it's the beginning. Maybe it's the moment where you finally decide to stop settling and start building. Your dream life won't appear overnight, but it can start today. One decision, one mindset shift, one step forward. Remember this, your job might pay your bills, but your mindset builds your future. And when you develop a CEO mindset, you stop waiting for opportunities and start creating them. If this video inspired you, make sure you like the video, comment below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share this video with someone who needs motivation, and don't forget, a lucky subscriber who stays active in the comments, likes, shares, and watches the videos all the way through will receive a shout-out in my next video. And every year, one loyal supporter will receive free access to my CEO blueprint, from struggling to stacking. So stay tuned. Your name might be the next one I call. And remember, your story is not over. Sometimes the moment you say, I hate my job, is the moment your CEO journey begins. Sometimes life puts you in places that feel small, heavy, and impossible to escape. You wake up early, you work long hours, you give your energy to people who barely notice your effort, and deep inside you begin to wonder, is this really what my life is supposed to be? Many people walk through life feeling invisible. They carry dreams in their hearts but responsibilities on their shoulders. Bills must be paid, family must be supported, and slowly their dreams begin to fade. But every once in a while, a person decides that their story will not end in struggle. This is the story of Daniel, Maya, and Grandma Ruth. 3 lives connected by one powerful truth. Your situation does not define your destiny. Daniel worked at a small grocery store in a busy town. Every morning before sunrise, he unlocked the doors, stocked shelves, and greeted customers with a tired smile. People saw him as just the worker at the store. But Daniel carried something inside him that no one could see, a dream of something bigger. Every night after work, he sat on the small porch outside his house thinking about his life. Is this all there is? He often asked himself. His best friend Maya worked at a restaurant nearby. She was kind, hardworking, and full of creativity, but like Daniel, she felt stuck. One evening, after another exhausting day, the two sat together outside the store. Daniel sighed and said, Maya, do you ever feel like we're meant for more than this? Maya looked up at the sky. Every single day. One afternoon, Daniel visited his grandmother, Grandma Ruth, a woman known in the neighborhood for her wisdom. Her house was small, but her heart was big. She listened as Daniel poured out his frustrations. Grandma, I work hard every day, but it feels like I'm going nowhere. Grandma Ruth smiled gently. Child, she said, Life will test you before it blesses you. Daniel looked confused. What do you mean? She leaned forward and said something he would never forget. Most people spend their lives complaining about the door that is closed, but the people who succeed are the ones who start building their own door. Daniel sat quietly. Those words hit him deeply. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about what his grandmother said. Build your own door. The next morning, he woke up with a different mindset. Instead of asking why his life was hard, he started asking a new question. What can I start building? He began learning new things during his free time. He watched videos, he read books, he explored ways people were creating income online. Soon, he discovered something powerful. People all over the world were using their skills to build businesses, create content, and help others. Daniel realized something important. Opportunity had always been there. He just needed to see it. Daniel shared his idea with Maya. What if we start something small? He asked. Maya laughed. Like what? We're broke. Daniel smiled. Everyone starts somewhere. They began helping people in their community with small tasks. Writing resumes, helping students with homework and essays, creating simple online content. It wasn't much at first, but slowly, people began noticing their work. One person told another told a friend, and before long, their small idea started growing. Months passed. Daniel was no longer just the grocery store worker. Maya was no longer just the restaurant employee. They were becoming builders of their own future. Their confidence grew, their income slowly increased, but more importantly, their mindset changed. They stopped seeing themselves as people who were stuck. They started seeing themselves as people who were rising. One evening, Daniel visited Grandma Ruth again. He told her everything that had happened. She smiled proudly. You see, child, the moment you decided to build your own door, life opened new paths for you. Moral of the story: the biggest prison in life is not a job, a city, or a financial situation. The biggest prison is a mindset that believes nothing can change. When you change the way you think, you change the way you live. Success does not begin with money. It begins with belief and action. To everyone watching or reading this story, I want you to remember something important. Many of us come from humble beginnings. Some of us were raised by grandparents. Some of us worked hard jobs. Some of us went through pain, heartbreak, and struggle. But your past does not cancel your future. You are not limited by where you started. You are only limited by what you believe is possible for yourself. If you feel stuck right now, don't give up. Don't settle. Don't stop dreaming. Instead, start asking yourself, what can I begin building today? Because the moment you start building your own path, life begins to change. Every powerful story begins with a moment when someone decides, my life will not stay like this. Daniel made that decision. Maya made that decision. And today, you can make that decision too. Remember this: you are stronger than your struggles. You are bigger than your circumstances. And your future is still being written. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep building. Because the fire inside you was never meant to burn quietly. It was meant to light the path to your success.